the Weather Extreme video. This is for Wednesday morning, the 27th of January. I'm James Spann. Clouds linger through the morning, maybe some sunshine later today, but the rest of the week will be dry and warmer, and a really nice weekend coming up, and maybe a severe weather threat next week. Let's dive in and talk about things this morning. We have a trough axis west of the state. I produced a soaking rain for North Alabama yesterday and last night. However, the bulk of the rain is south of Interstate 20 this morning. Little patchy drizzle around Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, Anniston, but the really significant rain is basically along Interstate 85 and south, and that's where the best chance of rain will stay during the day today. And colder air is working into North Alabama, but the deeper moisture is gone, thankfully, so no winter weather woes. Down to freezing as the day begins around Haleyville, Cullman, and Decatur. Birmingham 38, but you go down to Dothan, they're sitting at 54, out ahead of that front. And we'll see a one-day shot of colder air today, but we warm up nicely tomorrow and Friday and into the weekend. Here's a look at the colder air dropping in here today around the nation, but it will be short-lived. The watch warning map, things are relatively quiet. Convective outlook for today, we note a marginal severe weather risk over parts of South Florida, south of Interstate 4. We actually had a few tornado warnings down in that zone early this morning. And wow, you don't see a lot of these here. This is the day 7 outlook. This is for Tuesday night, and very early Wednesday morning of next week. And there is a risk defined to include much of North and West Alabama and some of the adjacent states. Never a good thing when you see that defined on a day 7, and that the guys at SPC tend to be fairly conservative. So we'll obviously focus on that as we go along. Just take you through it day by day. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, the 06C run, valid today at noon at 500 millibars. Still the trough axis west of the state, and again, rain continues mainly south of a line by midday from about Jackson to Auburn. The northern counties of the state will stay cloudy this morning. We'll forecast gradual clearing this afternoon. That's going to be a slow process, and the day will be colder. North of Birmingham, you'll be in the 40s all day. Birmingham might see 50, if we're lucky. Tomorrow, though, should be a brighter day. The sun out in full force. We start the day around the freezing mark, and the high should be in the mid-50s. Friday, again, sunny with a high in the mid to upper 50s. Very nice day. And Saturday, that might be the nicest Saturday we've had in a while. How about sunny and 65? Doesn't that sound good? That's what the GFS is spitting out for Birmingham. Just a beautiful day. And Sunday, 67 as the warm-up continues. A cold front west of the state extending from that low near Chicago. That might bring in a few showers by Sunday night, but it sure looks like the bulk of the day Sunday will be dry. And then Monday, the front kind of loses its support, and there could be a few rain showers around Monday, but probably nothing too heavy, and the high will be in the low 60s. And the attention turns to the west with that big developing storm, and boy, that looks very snowy for the southwest. Places like Denver, Flagstaff, Salt Lake City, the Southern Rockies. Tuesday, a 996 millibar low develops near Childress, Texas. Snow is on the cold air side of that across Nebraska, Kansas, and Colorado. Rain and storms developing in the warm sector. And this is Wednesday of next week. Trough axis to the west, the surface low near Chicago with a trailing band of showers and thunderstorms. And again, of course, snow in the cold sector. That could be almost a blizzard for places like Green Bay. And obviously, we'll have to be watching for strong storms. Now, let's look at the European solution. We mentioned this often is a little better in the medium range. This is Tuesday night of next week. 6 o'clock, the surface low is north of St. Louis. And again, big snows in the cold air, and you can see what could be a very active band of storms coming in here. And there is a fairly decent amount of instability involved with this. Temperatures should get up into the mid-60s, maybe pushing 70 Tuesday afternoon. And the Capes go up to almost 1,500 joules. So it is way too early. This thing's a week away almost, and we can't give you specifics, but again, just to let you know, there seems to be some potential for a very dynamic system with a chance of strong to severe storms late Tuesday night, or maybe into Wednesday of next week. And we'll just keep watching. This is the end of the forecast period, Friday the 5th, big trough over the east, and we turn colder after those storms pass through. Teleconnections, after being positive, the AO tries to dip into negative territory briefly after the round of storms, and the same thing for the NAO, and you can see that reflected in the temperatures off the GESF ensemble. We almost hit 70 on Tuesday, then we go back down with highs in the low 40s toward the end of next week. And beyond that, temperatures stay pretty chilly. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. If you can't catch us this evening on the live stream of the television side, ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.